What's up, you guys? My name is Wolfei, and welcome back to another Reading Your Comments. I'm so excited about doing these, and I want to get it out right away, right off the bat. That people are like, if people wonder why it hasn't come out again yet, I'm gonna do them every 2 weeks. So like, I'm gonna do them every Friday, but every other Friday, so every second Friday. So it's, does that make sense? Am I making sense? I feel like I'm making sense. And I'll stream later the Walking Dead. It'll already have come out, so I can say that now, but I'll stream the, does this need to be brighter? There we go, that's good. I'll stream a little later because I need to, and I want to do that episode, and I want to see if the stream works with it, and hopefully it goes well. But enough explaining. Oh, and if the episode's a little shorter, it's because I have less comments. There weren't a lot that I wanted to answer to the giant public. I answer each individual comment, but I didn't want to widely bring each one to answer. And I actually might turn that down still a little. Oh, I'm just ruining everything, everywhere, all the time. Oh God, please stop. So the first one was from Joao Costa, and I'm sorry if I butcher that, which I did. Are you going to visit Portugal? I want to visit Portugal so bad. I want to go to Portugal so bad because my dad and his family are from Portugal. They're from an island off of Portugal, the Azores, in Santa Maria. And I want to go so bad. Every year my dad goes back, my aunt goes back, my uncle goes back, and my grandma goes back. And I want to go. Unfortunately, I've never had the money because it's a lot. And my freaking nephew gets to go. He's probably there right now, or he's like going soon, which good for him. Yeah, he gets to go before me. But I'm sure I'll get to go one day, and I really want to. I don't know when it'll be though, because obviously I want to do like, I want to record while I'm there, you know, everything, but I wouldn't be able to upload right away, because, and I'm not like, oh, I'm doing something else while in the video. I was getting this to show you guys. I was, I wouldn't be able to upload because they either have no internet or slow internet or something like that. But here, let me just, if the camera focuses, don't look at my face, camera, look at this. Camera, focus! There we go, finally. That's as focused as it's gonna get. It says Santa Maria, it's the island, and it says the Azores. That's a pocket knife that my grandmother gave me that I love. I bring it everywhere, and it's amazing, and it means a lot to me. Even though it's like a generic pocket knife that she just bought, it just means a lot that she gave it to me, and it's from Santa Maria and everything. But yeah, I plan to go sometime. I don't know when, I really don't. The next one is from Captain Maynard. Wolfie, Swiper's sister, and I all request that you do the call at the start of your next video. Shit, I should have read this before I started the video because, I should read all of them before I start the video, because this is my friend, Matthew Maynard, and I'm gonna have to do the call. The call to none of you that know, and I don't think that any of you do, is when I lived in Galax in Virginia, my friends, a lot of them worked at McDonald's, and so they came up with this cry to just yell out in the middle of the McDonald's while they were working, and people that were ordering would be like, I don't know if I want to be here. And then it started like branching out of there, and then my friend Eric Hayton and my friend Ethan, which is Swiper, they would go to school and do it. Yeah, in a crowded hallway. Picture 50 people in a crowded hallway. Ethan at the front and Eric at the back. They would just scream the mating call at each other. And I'm gonna try to do it justice, and nobody make fun of me or anything like that. This is what we would do, and somehow I was wrapped up in it. I never worked at McDonald's, and they're all my friends, but I somehow got drafted into this, and I might butcher it. Oh God, what have I done? Yeah, that was the mating call. That's what they would scream in McDonald's, and in the middle of the hallway, a crowded hallway. So, there you go, Matthew and Ethan. I know you've been bugging me about this to do a video on it forever. There you go. The next one's from David Yabara. Do you have an Instagram, Wolfie? I don't, actually. Well, I do, but it's a personal account. I have personal accounts for pretty much not every social media, but a lot. And I only have Twitter and Tumblr for the channel. And I'm planning on making more for the channel. But the only problem is that I don't post enough for Instagram to be something good for the channel. I might later on in the future when I do more things, but right now I don't. And I'm definitely not giving the channel a Snapchat because I don't know what people will send to me, and I don't. But the channel definitely needs something like a Facebook page, so I'm working on it. And yes, my personal accounts are for me and friends and family and things like that. And you guys are, you know, my friends, and I consider you close, and I care about all of you. But again, I don't know what some people might send, so I'm gonna keep my personal accounts personal and my business YouTube accounts even though it's not business. Alt Legendary said, what are your favorite games and pastimes? Oh geez. My favorite games, but everybody knows already. If you watched the last episode, it's The Last of Us. The Last of Us, oh my god! It's so good! It's just so good. But other games, I don't know. Assassin's Creed, I love the Assassin's Creed series. The past, like the past few ones, the most recent ones, that's what I'm trying to say, haven't been as great as the previous ones. Like the Ezio trilogy was phenomenal, and like number 3 was alright, and Black Flag was incredible. And they have Origins coming out. I can't wait for that. And then any other games, it would be games I would just play with my brother, like Mario Kart, Brawl. I can't think of any other ones right now. And my favorite pastimes, YouTube, talking to you guys, talking with family, going out. I've recently taken up working out, or I've been working out for the past like 2 months, and I'm not crazy like all the time. I just work out either every day or every other day, and you know, TV and stuff. I also have animals, Stormy somewhere, and my turtles, and then YouTube and stuff. So Jenny Perkins asks, what's your favorite shape? And on a scale of 1 to 10, 6 being the highest, what's your favorite flavor of the alphabet? What? Okay, so when I imagine that, I imagine, what do you mean the alphabet? Like, when I imagine tastes of the alphabet, I imagine alphabet soup. So, a noodle taste? Excuse me. I don't, for some reason, I imagine A being, like, a salty flavor, and P being, like, a sweet flavor. I don't know. Why? What kind of question is that? How am I supposed to answer it? Oh, my favorite shape? A circle. Definitely a circle, because a circle doesn't need any corners. Everybody else with corners thinks they're cool, and a circle's just like, ha! I don't need corners. Aiden Sprague, and I hope I pronounced that right, said, what do you think your goal for YouTube is, and what do you think will change in the future? Oh gosh. My goal for YouTube is really just to become self-sufficient, to be able to support me and my family, and you know, if I have like more of a family in the future, like my own kids and stuff, is to support them and everything with YouTube, because I love doing YouTube. Overall, it's just to get some kind of word out there, you know, promote something that needs to be promoted, sicknesses, illnesses, helping people, that's the biggest one, just helping however I can or anyone can. And like, it doesn't necessarily have to be me. If someone else grabbed the torch and took it farther than I could, I'd be happy. That'd make me happy, because that's really what's important. And what do I think will change in the future? I don't know. Hopefully, I imagine we can raise a lot of money for charity. I don't feel like the channel is strong enough yet to do a charity live stream for a lot of money. I know we could raise at least $100 or more, but I want to, and I know every dollar counts, but I really want to get people to notice these smaller things. You know what I mean? And I think that will change a lot, you know, if the channel gets there. And if we get anywhere, if the channel gets anywhere, it'll all be thanks to you guys for sharing and showing off the videos and everything, and that's all thanks to you. Oh, I hope I pronounced this right. Rauga. Wolfie, how many horror games did you play, and what was your first one? And sorry for that delay, I just went to the bathroom. Yeah, I commented back at them because they asked the question, and then they didn't get back right away, so they were like, oh gosh, no, I was in the bathroom, it's okay. It's okay, go void your bowels. You don't need to stay for me, alright? I understand. Especially if you need to go and sleep or something, don't stay for a live stream or something like that. You can go sleep. How many horror games have I played? I can't for the life of me remember. I don't know. Upwards of like 10, I guess. That's all that I can give you a rounded estimate. That's it. And what was my first one? Did I say favorite or first? I meant to say first. My first horror game ever? My first horror game ever, like not even recording on YouTube. My first horror game ever was, people could consider Dead Rising a horror game, but I don't, so I'm gonna go with this one. It was Dead Space. Sean, my oldest full-blood brother, had just gotten Dead Space for Xbox 360, and we were at our dad's at the time, and my dad, and Jason went to go do something, and he gave me the controller and said, here, can you find a save point for me? And for me, I don't know how old I was, I can't remember, but it was like older than 7, younger than 13, so that's as much as I know. For me, it was terrifying, and there were a lot of things in my past that made scary things 10 times scarier for me. So this dark game that I've never seen before, and I saw Sean play, and aliens try to attack you from nowhere, and jump scares, blah blah blah. Oh my god, it was terrifying. It scared the crap out of me, and I was just like, and I didn't encounter anything. It was just like blinking lights and just darkness and the sound and me moving, and then it took me 10 minutes to find a save point. Nothing attacked me, nothing at all. Nothing happened in the game, and I was scared out of my mind. I remember I was sweating, it was dark in the room, I was terrified. And now I love Dead Space. I love the series. Dead Space is an incredible game. The Only John Reese says, hug your wall. I know you want to. Hugs. Hugs are so good. Hugs are so good from walls. Oh, God. Oh, they're so good. Oh, I didn't see you there. Oh. Did that work? Am I good now? Do people like me now? Can I come out of hiding? Do I get all the subs now? Yes? Yay! Max Miller says, make your hair orange. No, I don't know if I'm ever gonna dye my hair again. I might if there's an uproar in the community. But as of right now, I don't plan to dye my hair anything for a while. If you want to see blonde hair or orange hair, go check out Mato's channel, because it was orange at one point, and I think it's white now or something like that. It was blonde. He was blonde at one moment. So that's kind of orange. That's the best I can do for you. Dakota Thompson asks, a quick question. If you could play any instrument, what would you play? I play instruments actually. I don't technically play the piano, but I can get on it and do this, and it sounds really good. But I suck at it if I actually try. I play the guitar. I took lessons like 3 years ago. And I know the basic chords, but that's it. I don't know anything advanced. Or I know 2 or 3 chords advanced, and then I stopped going to the guy who's teaching me. And at the time, I was like, I don't have time for this. And now I actually don't. I have things that I need to schedule out now. Which sucks, because I'd love to learn more and learn how to really play the guitar. But I can play guitar, like the basics. And I actually played the trumpet from like 6th grade to 10th or something like that. I was never in the marching band, but I still played trumpet. So I'm really good at the trumpet. I love that. So there's that. Mr. Makima asks, what do you know about Poland? I don't know a lot about Poland. One thing I do know about Poland is they make our sausages. That's where we get them from. Aubrey Sodders asks, what would you say your favorite book is? I personally can't pick a favorite. Yeah, well, it's really hard, especially if you're a reader and you love to read. There's so many good books. My favorite, Hunger Games. Definitely the Hunger Games, because that book blew me away. It was so good. The second was alright, and the third kind of made me lose interest, but the first one was incredible. And then the movies, I was caught up in the nostalgia and I liked them, but I loved the first one and I was okay with the second one, and I haven't seen any more since. But the movies were alright, but the books, it's just such a good premise. It's such a good idea, and it's phenomenally written. It's fantastic. It keeps you stuck on every word, and I love it. I need to reread it, actually. I want to go reread it, like, right now. And last, Teddy Mino asked, which part made you fall in love with The Last of Us? What part doesn't make... What part of The Last of Us makes you... would not make you fall in love with The Last of Us? Like, even at the beginning... don't want to spoil it for anybody. I don't know anybody who's watched, played, or seen The Last of Us, but I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say the beginning intro sequence sticks you to it immediately. You're immediately hooked, because it just brings tears to your eyes, and you just get stuck with it so well. Oh, it's phenomenal. I love it. I want to play it right now, but I broke my PlayStation. Oh, why am I a dick? Okay. Every part of The Last of Us made me fall in love. The music definitely made me fall in love. It was so good. Every part, every single freaking part. It's so good. And I'm so scared that The Last of Us 2 might not be as good, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say that it's gonna be fucking phenomenal. And that was reading your comments. Episode 2. Yay! Everybody clap for me. Put in a clap sequence. Okay. So thank you everybody for the comments. I know there were a few. This episode was actually longer than I thought it would be, so that's great. I usually get 15 to 20, and I sparse them out through the 2 weeks. Like, I won't get them all from one video. I literally go through every comment, and I find the ones that I want to speak to the entire public about. And then I like them, but I don't answer them. And sometimes I'll like some that I might use, but I then don't. And so don't just spam one video. I'm not going to pick that. That's not how you get on reading your comments either. So those are really good comments. So thank you so much for commenting. If you want to comment more, I might pick your comment for the next video. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching this video. Tamanya! That was a good video. I like that. That was really fun. I like that. Thank you guys so much.